Okay, April 10th, 2018, bullish scenario for the US stock indices. We're looking at the NASDAQ June 2018 futures contract. Zone input, you can see it on the screen. We're looking for potential support at this level. That support zone is derived from our Supra setup sequences that we teach in the Supra certification program and that you can learn more about on our website. So the market here, fairly good sized movement. We've seen this in the last month. It's been a highly great time to make some money, highly lucrative. And so we've got some movement here. As you can see, I moved my stop to the entry. I set that automatically, so PhilFinder didn't have to, I didn't have to do that. PhilFinder did it for me. And now moving my target up to 66.25, looking for the market to retest the high. The NASDAQ was a little bit different than the other indices today. It showed a bullishness, but did it in a little bit of a different way. So looking for some follow-through potential. As it sits right now, though, the trade has made roughly $50 per contract. And as you can see on the smaller quantity 1 target, I did a quantity of 2, so $50 per contract times 2 is $100, obviously, and then the stops at the entry on the remaining portion. And so got a good amount of potential profit here. As you can see, I'm just speeding up the video just a little bit so you can see things develop without waiting so long. But at this point, it's kind of theoretically free to watch. This is open profit, and as you can see, this is now exceeded the price of PhilFinder all in one move. And the Super Certification Program, it's more than halfway of the price of that. If you do pass certification, you're able to then train other traders who are interested in learning a method for consistency. And so if you'd like more information, you can get it at tradingsupra.com. But as you can see, the NASDAQ did eventually cooperate very close to the 66.25 target price, which, as you can see, just looking at the high, just nestled just right underneath it. And so if the market wants to take off from there, it may, we don't know, but just looking for the market to at least come back and take a look, a run at the high, and capture a good amount of movement. The market's been, obviously, with all of the news and all of the, between the tragedies and difficulties that are happening, along with the other matters taking place among the politicians, put it all together, along with the Facebook scenario that's playing out in front of Congress right now. Just a lot of chance for volatility, which can be daunting, no question about it, and it just highlights the need for an ordered, an assorted, an organized approach where you're not hoping. If you find that you're wishing for your goal more than you're winning, you need to make an adjustment, and you may benefit by learning more about the Supra approach. As you can see, it's a lower stress scenario. The market commits, and we base our trade decisions based on what the market does. If it stops committing in a given direction, we don't then continue to force and look for, well, I've got a trade setup sitting here, I have to use it, I've seen it work before. We don't use it. If the circumstances don't lend to and increase the probability of the trade setup working, we simply sit on the sidelines and wait. When there is an opportunity, here we have big movement, and so here we go. We can see the market just hit the 25 target. When we have big movement, however, we don't shrink back. We're not scared of it because we have the automation where we know our stops aren't going to get mixed up. We're not going to make a mistake. We're not going to be caught holding on to some gigantic loser. And so it's a scenario where if it's a daunting, difficult situation, it's also likely a chance to make easier, bigger wins than you've seen in quite some time. But without the right tools and without the right approach, the confidence simply isn't there, and there's absolutely a very slim chance, if any, for you to capture any of the movement. And so if you'd like more information on it, go to tradingsupra.com. And I'd be more than happy to share any assistance with you that you need. You can contact me there. There's a contact form. Other than that, this was the biggest winner of the day in the June 2018 NASDAQ futures contract. And as you can see, looking at the videos for today, just going through the U.S. stock indices, just looking at a handful of symbols, all with a sorted, organized approach, all with an order flow based automated algorithm to find the fill and automatically manage the risk and the profit taking. You have the flexibility, as you've seen. You can change the orders once they're on, but they're there in case you don't want to touch anything, or in case you'd rather just let the computer do the work. So anyways, that's a wrap for today's challenge. The question was, can Fill Finder pay for itself, and if so, how fast? And as we could see here on Tuesday, April 10, 2018, it took only a handful of symbols, and really only one. The NASDAQ trade clearly surpassed the purchase price of Fill Finder automation. But combined, they all combined reach the or slightly surpass the super certification price as well. If you want to get started, it's 1 tick per day is the investment, and you can read more about it on the website. Everyone, trade safely. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.